cool little 60 piece. That's only the neck though.
Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga, but we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it, and they using nigga songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Let some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let them rock you to sleep, true colors better believe them. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a ruler. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth of Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wooty-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back, we ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga.
That woo-woo, something. I know the police listening, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-woo, something. Nigga, cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
It's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from?
Hey, what's going on, bro? This baby evil, bro. I'm from Pacoima, Piru.
So how you feel about Wack repping Piru?
Man, listen, I'm from he from the same neighborhood as me, bro. Just to be real with you. And
how you feel about him repping it though? Like on some real stuff?
No. See, that's what the internet got twisted, bro. The blood not from the turf, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But let me just keep it all the way a buck with you, bro. He got into some trouble when he was a kid, right? He went and did some time or whatever in the YA. You know what I mean? But he ain't never, as an adult, man, he ain't never did nothing. You know what I'm saying? He changed his life for the better, whatever the case may be. But he made a mistake as a child. He was never around as an adult. You know what I'm saying? And once he got out, you know, he got his little, you know, bread together and whatnot. And he was more like the homie that you could call, blood, when one of the little homies got arrested or something. Cause you know, Wack got a bondsman that you know what I'm saying. He got a bail bondsman.
Okay.
So when the little homies get caught with a burner or something, you know, whatever the case may be, you can call Wack, and Wack will call the bondsman and get the little homie out. You know what I'm saying? With no money down, nothing, just off his word or however they worked it out. You know what I'm saying? So he was more like a resourceful homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then in like 2008, you know, when that Main Street case, you know, had happened, you know, we had caught word that he was involved with it. But we didn't get the paperwork till about 2012. You understand what I'm saying? Because
right.
You don't instantly get the paperwork. It takes some time. You know what I'm saying? For the people that's in the pen.
You definitely don't get the paperwork instantly, for sure. It definitely takes a little second to hit the street.
Just to get the paperwork down to the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Solid.
So we get the paperwork 2012. We've been trying to call Blood to pull up to the turn so we can just hold court about this paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to figure this out. He ain't been to the neighborhood since about 2010. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ain't been around since 2010. You feel what I'm saying? And he used to be back and forth to like Oklahoma, I want to say, or Ohio. It was Oklahoma. It was definitely Oklahoma. He used to be back and forth to Oklahoma.
Oh, that's that case where he snitched. Okay, all right.
And you know, once we got word of this, he felt like it was some pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? He felt like it was some pressure, so he stopped bailing homies out. He stopped doing all that stuff he used to be resourceful for. He vanished. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we like, wow, it must be true. You know what I'm saying? So we get the paperwork about the Main Street case, and it say CS2 back. Now anybody that been, you know what I'm saying, that been locked up and shit like that, you can put two and two together. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It don't gotta say your first and last name. If me and you drove in my car to go hit a bank on a Thursday, and then the person tell it was on a Thursday, we went and hit the bank, we rode in his car, I know who I was with. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I know who I was with, but it ain't. To the masses, it may be kind of tricky to figure out who's what. But if me and you went, and you told on me that I picked you up in my car, we went on Thursday at 3:30, I know who I was with on Thursday at 3:30.
Yeah, man. Thursdays at 3:30 are probably not the best time to be hitting bank licks. Wednesdays at 2 o'clock actually hit a whole lot better. You feel me?
My car, you know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
so when it came out CS2 back, it really was a no-brainer. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was a no-brainer that it was blood. But I can't say this. WACK100 he's been in the middle of a lot of shit, bro. He's been in the middle of stuff that you'll question, and he gotta be working, because just being involved with that stuff, you're gonna at least get questioned. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, the badge was the last straw, homie. The badge was the last straw, because any reputable street guy, ex-street guy, future street guy, whatever the case may be, that badge is the last thing you gonna ever have on your person, homie.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
That's real. And then excuse me, and again, I keep saying that little card is an actual card, bro. It's not a badge. Him having that badge is sick.
As a street cat, as a retired, that's like Big Meeks walking around with a badge on him. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen whether you still in the streets, was in the streets, or about to be in the streets. You never gonna have no badge on you, homie. That's equivalent to like a wire or something, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when that surfaced the internet, blood, it was more.
Under what circumstances do you even need that badge? Like, why do you have that? Like, why would you ever be wearing a badge? Why would you ever have a badge? You're not a security guard. You're not a fire marshal. Why would you have a badge? Like, it just doesn't make sense. You're not a security guard. You're not a fire marshal. You're not any type of peace officer, unless, dun dun dun.
Unless, like, man, all this time, blood been really them people. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and you know, it's people in the hood too that they question blood for years. You know, he got his couple of minions that he still rock with or whatever the case may be, but as far as him coming to the hood and he could pull up to any Piru set, it will not happen on me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and that's real. I've been saying it for the longest. You the only Piru that can't go to Piru Street. Like, literally, bro. People can say what they want about Snoopy BA. Snoopy BA stood up and took his fades. You can hate him, you can love him, you can hate him. Say what you want to say about Snoopy BA. Snoopy BA took his issues. He didn't run, he didn't falter. When it got cracking and it was time to get cracking, Snoopy BA stood up and he ran the issues he had to run. He showed up and he showed out and he handled the scandal. You feel me? Easy call like that. Everybody else, rat run runner. When I mean everybody, I'm talking about you. Not the same. Snoopy BA actually is a more reputable, hate him or love him, he is a more reputable blood than WACK100 because Snoopy BA will at least take his phase. He showed up and showed out. Now, did it go in his favor? No. But I respect Snoopy BA for showing up for the fight.
He can't do it. He can't do it. And not because somebody gonna harm him. It's just he don't want to answer to these questions from real generals, though. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? Real generals got real questions for blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he don't want to
Am I tripping, or do this nigga kind of sound like an older version of King Pill?
answer to them questions, blood. It's not the internet, homie, where you can spin your narrative, homie. The streets hold a different type of court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if they got paperwork floating around that insinuates you in it, you gotta come to the turf and debunk it or tell us how it ain't see. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you had no problem doing that, Blood, if it wasn't you.
Bingo.
You see what I'm saying? 'Cause, you know, we could even get some of the people on the line that he, you know, that he implicated. You know what I'm saying? So he afraid of that he pull up to the turf and we actually get on the phone with the homie that's in the pen about him. You know what I'm saying? He don't want that to happen, so he just keep his distance and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say this. He used to be a nigga with some bread. He don't got that same.
You notice how he never said that Wack had any type of respect for his actions. How it only just says how Wack got to pay his way into that organization and pay his way into that group of men, because everything that is his, you know, I guess benefit to the function is him paying for something. He get people out of jail. He paid for this. He paid for that. Or he got some money. He'll take care of this. He'll take care of that. So it never really seems like Wack was respected for anything. It seems like Wack was paying his way, and then once Wack stopped paying his way, everybody got mad at him. That's what it kind of sounds like.
Bread no more. He used to leave with his money. You know what I'm saying? Now he don't got that money no more, so it kind of deflated him, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my outlook on WACK100, he's not 100. You know, he's just Wack. You see what I'm saying?
He's just Wack.
He's just Wack, homie. He's Wack. And he's not the gangster type of Wack. When we say Wack, he's not that Wack, bro. He's Wack, like corny. You feel what I'm saying, Blood?
I agree all the way.
He said he's Wack like corny.
And you know, you out of town, so you really don't know how LA politics go. But he's not welcoming no Piru set, no Blood Hood, none of that. That's why you didn't see him at the pop out with Kendrick Lamar, homie.
That's why you didn't see him with no pop out with Kendrick Lamar, because it was real Pirus over there. It was real BT members over there. He was not there.
Bloods, Crips, FAs, Asians, everybody except WACK100. But why do you think that was, bro?
I was there. Rich Trapper was there.
Because he can't pull up.
Come on, man. You can't pull out to the pop out when LA was reuniting after 20 years? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The pop out was a big major thing, homie. I seen some of my enemies there, homie. We shook it up, homie, and we was enjoying the evening. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what Kendrick did for the community, homie. It was similar to when Nipsey passed away, homie. It was enemies tripping it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's solid.
Wack was nowhere to be found, though. You feel me? So that alone will tell you about his character. You know what I'm saying? For somebody that, you know, involved himself in every single thing that go on, bro. For you to not be at them two events, it'll tell you something about yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, bro, let me jump in. How do people...
You know what? That's real. It'll tell you everything about who you are and who you not when you wasn't at that situation. That's facts.
Feel about the situation with Big U and Loose Cannon, man. How they feeling out there about that? Do they feel like he played a major role in that taking place?
Well, this how we look at it, man. Just to keep it brief with you. What he do is he strategically bring people on these platforms, man. And what happens is he gets them to tell on themselves. You see what I'm saying? He bring them to these platforms and he strategically asks these folks certain questions to incriminate themselves, knowing that them people watch these platforms, man. You see what I'm saying? That's why you never gonna see no real in the field gangster go do no interviews. Them is interrogation rooms for real, bro. For the world to see.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So any real active member ain't gonna go sit down up there. And if they do, they gonna go up there and talk about their music career or whatever they trying to promote. But if you talking about past dealings and what's been going on in the street, that ain't gonna never happen to no active member or ex-active member. So what he do, he brought Loose Cannon up there.
That's real. He bring them dudes up there, and like I've said it so many times. No Jumper is being used as a debriefing room. That's what it's for. They go up there and they debrief, and they put it on the internet, and they're like, oh, well, it's on the internet, and that's how that instead of going into the office and then going into the station and giving a debriefing, they do it on the internet, and people just watch, and they hide it behind content.
And really, Ed DeMona start telling on himself. You feel what I'm saying, homie? Anybody that talk to Wack, he gather up data on you, homie. And whenever y'all fall out, that's when he gonna start releasing it, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Big U been punking Wack. You know what I'm saying? Big U been punking Wack out for 10,000, 20,000. You know what I'm saying? Wack would call it looking out, but nigga, you can punk. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's it. But now he don't got that money no more like that. So he really, like I said, he feel deflated, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, he say, oh, Big U, I paid Big U mortgage. He made you pay it, homie. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense. You were made to do these things. Got it. You weren't doing it because you were so cool. You were made to do these things. Got it. That makes a lot more sense, and that's a lot more logical, honestly.
You wasn't looking out, homie. Big U, man, a lot of people don't know this, homie. Big U was the Debo character. That's who they made Debo off of. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah. I definitely already heard that one.
Okay, so that's his real MO. He really testing stuff. You know what I'm saying? So Wack was another victim, man, and that's why he's so happy that Big U locked up. You know what I mean? So he really just give people the platform to tell on themselves, bro. That's really how it goes. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't never gave none of the homies from the turf a platform. You know what I'm saying? To promote their music or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's only people telling on themselves.
Yeah, man.
It's only people that he get on there to tell on themselves about cases I think that the feds want to know about.
That's it.
Or not even cases the fans want to know about. I think that Wack has a deal to where to keep himself free or to keep himself out the mix, he's like, hey, I know about this. And every time he do something, he give up somebody else. Because I don't think that the feds are coming with him saying, hey, what's going on with Loose Cannon? That doesn't make sense. What makes more sense to me is Wack has done something, and he could tell you, hey, I know about a woo-wop. Let me show you about that.
Listen to me. I don't want to say an informant because that's probably smaller than what he is. He's probably an active member of the gang task force, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think
that's what I think.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I think, bro. And I'm gonna tell you that from
Bro said he think Wack is bigger than the informant. He think this nigga's a part of the. He's on payroll.
Everything I'm seeing with the situation that happened outside of No Jumper. I dropped the video yesterday.
And it's crazy that nigga's still not in jail for that shit. Remember I told y'all if he didn't go to jail for it, it's gonna be proven that he's a cop.
Showing everybody how he just went on No Jumper Thursday and explained if you are there when somebody commits a robbery and you witness it while being with that person and you don't report it, you can be charged the same way as the person.
And that's crazy that he's not being charged with assault and an attempt and an actual assault.
That did the robbery. And he was there at the robbery outside of No Jumper where the guys got beat, robbed, stripped, and pistol whipped. And he goes back to the crime scene every single week to do an interview without a worry in the world. And he brought back the watch from the victim who got robbed and stripped and showed it on TV. But he still
showed it on TV, but he still walk around this mother chucker like it ain't nothing wrong.
Go back there every week and do a podcast.
At the minimum, blood. That's at the minimum, blood. That's a charge of possession of stolen property, blood. And that's just at the minimum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just at the minimum, blood should have got bammed with possession of stolen property. You know what I'm saying, blood?
If nothing else, bro. Possession of stolen property is for real to charge. That's factual.
Yeah.
And then they would have locked him up for that, and then built the other charges on him while he was, incarcerated for that possession of stolen property. So for Blood to get off with no charges, not even an interrogation about that. Come on, bro. It'll tell you something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It tell me a lot. That's why when people be saying that oh, he ain't working and we don't see no paperwork, the paperwork is his actions. I don't have to see it written in black and white. His actions show me who he is.
Man, listen, you only gonna get paperwork when an individual go to trial and fight them people. You don't get paperwork when people take a plea deal You don't get
I
paperwork.
never thought about that. You don't get paperwork when you take a plea deal. You only get paperwork when you take them to the box. That's 100% true.
When, you know what I'm saying, it got to be somebody who stand up against them people and go to trial. That's when you going to get all the transcripts and everything like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people take deals, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that been locked up before, and they going to fake, if they go to trial, they getting hard.
And that's, I've been in that situation where I know if I take this to trial, I'm finna do a dub or better. Y'all could deal me? Oh, yeah, let's make a deal, bro. Let's make a deal.
Day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't got paperwork because they didn't go to trial, homie. You know what I'm saying? And I think Wack, he know that, bro. He know a lot of people not gonna go to trial. He think you going to trial about his. He trying to go to trial right now.
Yeah.
Now, when that paperwork from Big U's trial come out, oh boy, it's finna get interesting in these YouTube streets, because I promise you Wack name all up and through there.
So he could get that paperwork to expose everybody who's telling on him. And I think that's when it's gonna come out. That Wack been killing. You know what I'm saying? Like when that Big U paperwork come out. You know what I'm saying? I think that's when a lot of that stuff gonna surface. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we gonna see. Like I say, I know Wack is from my neighborhood, man. I really know him. You know what I'm saying? And he had an incident with Floyd Mayweather one time where he tried to get Floyd to holler at Oscar De La Hoya for a couple million about some videos he got. Man, De La Hoya told him, man, F you, man, put out that tape if you want to, homie. I ain't giving you no millions for no, you know what? They tried to extort him. You know what I'm saying, man?
Okay.
Didn't work.
Wow.
It didn't work. That's
Wack did for sure try to extort out to that Hoya. That's for sure.
old school information. Not just now hearing it start to surface on the internet, but that's some back in the day stuff, homie. You know what I'm saying? He thought he was like Big U with the expansion game, but he don't got the right amount of pressure for that. You know what I'm saying? People ain't scared of you. You a little dude, homie. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this from LA, nobody's scared of that dude, man. He don't call no shots. Blood is scary for real. You don't see him catching no fades. You don't pull up and squabble with nothing. You know what I'm saying? And Cali, that's what we do, homie. It ain't just about gunplay. We don't even, you know what I'm saying? Let's pull up.
Pull up, can get your feet whooped, and then that'd be that.
Get punched out, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
for him to not even protect his name, blood, and pull up and catch head up phase with the homies, then you's a bar, blood. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing you can say or do to change nobody's mind no more, homie. Our minds is made up, blood. And that badge sealed the deal, homie.
Sealed it.
That badge sealed the deal, homie. That badge sealed the deal. There's nothing you can say, blood. Any street nigga, blood, any cat that's been, would never had no badge on him, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's like a Muslim with a Bible. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. That's real. That's real. It's like, nah, I take it even deeper than that. A real street ninja having a badge on him is like a Muslim having a bacon and ham pastrami sandwich standing next to a white girl listening to Garth Brooks saluting the American flag on the 4th of July. It's crazy like that. And you ain't never seen a Muslim eating a bacon ham and pastrami sandwich with a white girl listening to Garth Brooks saluting the American flag on the 4th of July. So, street ninja with a badge, it don't match Garth Brooks.
Yeah, never would have a badge.
Come on, man. And there's no excuse on that either, homie. It just ain't gonna happen, homie. But I just want to give my insight because I'm right here in the turf. He don't come around, you know what I'm saying? And I've been seeing this little shit go viral since that badge. I'm not no internet cat, homie. Somebody sent me your live because they like, man, he got him all the way broke down. So I peeked and I'm like, man, this dude telling the truth on blood. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
yeah, this is coming from the turf, man. You own your shit. You know what you're talking about, bro. That's all.
Man, I appreciate you calling in, bro. Solid.
Hey, man, that right there. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But y'all know the deal, man. It's red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's Free Avenue Angel Tweets Free. We go.